So hello everybody. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. In my continuation of, lovely hurricane cleanup, I was harvesting some of my cassava, as you can see right here. And a lot of you don't know, got plenty of new subscribers. I breed quite a few plants, I save seed, I pollinate things, I select up varieties. I have a few plants under my name that you can find at nationwide nurseries now and everything that have been released by me, quite a few. You know, plums and Brassica crops and root crops, And I won't get into that now, but I also, breed and select out high yielding, super easy crops. And one of those happens to be cassava. It's one of the, I believe, most widely consumed root crop in the world, is it? I don't know, I've heard that somewhere. But this particular one right here is out of a batch that I've been working with for years. I save seed, select out the ones I like, and this is third or fourth generation into some of my selections, and it's a very beautiful stalk on it, cane, whatever you want to call it. It's a nice deep maroon when it's younger. You see it ages into a tan, but the new growing 2-3 feet are nice and dark red, and it's got beautiful maroon leaf petioles. Very pretty cassava, but also very productive, you can see. And one of the things I've been selecting for is a shorter, rounder root, more uniform, instead of a long taproot, long starchy tuber, whatever you call them, storage root. And this variety, you can see, is very nice down that line of selecting out for the big, rounded, uniform storage roots. And it's coming out very nice. This I planted out the beginning of the year here in Florida. And here we are in the beginning of October, harvested it. And those are very nice roots. And I've been selecting, like I said, for that. You can see the round. And they don't produce very many, so it's still got a bit of work, produces a lot. Each one of those is about 10 pounds, 10 plus pounds. Not bad at all for a plant that literally grows straight up and takes out barely any space. Zero care, very little space, maybe a square foot of space. Yeah, that's about it. And I've been working on smaller plants as well, because cassava tends to be very vigorous plants, but that does not always translate into high yields. And I've been working on dwarfing the plants, but increasing the yield and uniformity of the tubers, storage roots. And this variety is coming out very nice. So I have decided that this is probably a keeper, one that I might actually continue to work with. It's not going to be a loss, and it's not going to get called off. But digging up lots of cassava. If you guys are interested in cassava cuttings, which I have ones that I've selected out myself, and I have a couple named varieties that I've bought over the years and everything. I don't have much, of course, and quite a bit got knocked over with the heavy storm. But if you're interested in some very rare named cassava varieties versus just random stuff you find off the internet that you have no idea how long it's going to take to grow and no idea how big it's going to get, here's your chance. I don't think I'll keep this video up long, but if you want some good cassava varieties, check out below. I will list this one. I'll probably just call it Tefoe Red for now. I don't know. Its official number designation is T. I was just looking at my papers. I think it's like T87 or something. That's Tefoe, and it was seedling 87 out of this batch that was selected. So I'm really liking the way it's coming out this year. I sprout the seeds one year, and seedling cassava, if you're interested in this kind of stuff, guys. But anyways, check out the stuff below first, comment, like, subscribe. You know that. It really helps me out, guys. I love you. So now, if you're interested in some extra info, like I tend to do, this one, 87, I had it a seedling, I think 2020, I believe. I was literally just looking at my notebook for it. And it grew beautiful. It was one out of the batch. It was beautiful red seedling. And I was very curious because it was so pretty, even if it wasn't going to be a substantial producer. It's going to be a very ornamental cassava, which along with the variegated, I have a variegated cassava, I have a reverse variegated cassava where there's white variegated, yellow variegated, and then there's a reddish yellow variegated variety of cassava. Very pretty. But either way, I digress, getting off track. And this one was selected out, and I believe it was only one of 3, 4, maybe 5. I gotta go look. That I did not call off. You can normally tell pretty much how they are. They just don't grow very well, or the first year from seedling, they will grow a single root, and you can normally tell by that. Second year, they'll start, you get the cuttings off of, and this would have been the third year sprouting for this one, I believe. And I really, like I said, the roots came out very nice. As you see from cutting, it formed nice big tuber, then some outlier ones. Very nice. I'm gonna actually go cut these up and process them and make me some cassava starch. I love making my little bobas out of them. But very interesting. And I get seed every year off of my cassava plants, and I always select them out every year. I grow a bed of seedlings and go through them. And I've hinted in several videos before, which a lot of you probably have never even heard of. I am actually working on a purple fleshed cassava. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, it's going to be huge, and it's it's pretty crazy. And like I said, this video is not going to stay up, so probably not a lot of people aren't even going to know about that. And the only problem is I can't get it completely dark purple. I've got seed from my darkest purple root. Now, I'm not talking about the skin. I've got the inside starch of the storage root purple. Not solid, it's streaked. I'm trying to breed that and get it to a solid purple. Probably another 2 generations out, I'd say, crossing it back into itself and then growing it out and selecting the darkest purple roots. Another 2-3 generations, but it is going to be pretty freaking cool. As far as I know, there are no purple fleshed cassava in the planet. I think there's yellow, but I believe it's GMO. It's genetically modified. But the purple flesh that I'm working on, 100% just traditional breeding and selection, guys. Yeah, pretty freaking awesome. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you very much for all the interest and support and watching, especially after this lovely storm Ian came through. Just a giant mess. We are very fortunate, we're still without power here. And I'm uploading videos at my brother-in-law's house or, just wild Wi-Fi, which is slow as can be. But, I have access to everything. Nothing's going bad. Everything's good. The animals are good. Still cleaning up, of course, and harvesting a lot of the root crops, which normally would wait. But the ground is so saturated, I'm worried a lot of it's going to rot. So we're harvesting things as fast as we can and cleaning up, and that's about it. But I love you guys. I'm gonna let you go. 10 minutes is long enough. Check out the link below if you would like some cassava varieties. I will have this, the Tefoe Red. I have a nice one called Puerto Rican 1, which is a commercial variety. Gets nice roots, nice and fast growing. I have one that's just called Green, and it gets massive roots on it, but they're big, long, but super large roots. Nice vigorous plant. And don't forget, you can eat cassava leaves. Make them as a green for yourself. Boil them like a spinach. Or my pigs love them. The goats love them. The cows love them. You can't really pass them up for animal fodder and for human fodder. So, see you later, guys. I'll list the varieties I have below and go from there, right? See you later. Love you guys. Thank you so much in supporting me. I hope that I am doing something for you, which is getting you to grow food and offering the varieties that you can't find anywhere. And I breed, I select, I hunt down those rare varieties, and hopefully me doing that is doing some service for everybody else. So again, see you later, guys. Love you. Grow food. Grow some cassava. You know, multi-purpose, super easy to grow, super productive, zero care. You can stick some of these in the worst soil you can have, and they will grow for you. I'm working on super early varieties, colorful varieties, and yeah, more uniform varieties for you guys. See you later. How many times I've said that? Love you.